Hey guys, what's going on? Henjius back again with another video. I wanted to knock out two birds with one stone on this one. Wanted to address some of the claims people have been making in response to the NXP podcast episode we did on Toonami's revival. Yeah, there were a lot of claims, people saying we didn't grow up with Toonami, we don't know what the hell we're talking about. If we say that Toonami is not meant for pure nostalgia. Yeah, if you want to have a fun afternoon, just go look at idiotic comments on the video. I guarantee you'll get a laugh because it's actually pretty funny. People are saying we're not Toonami fans, we never grew up with it, when we did claim at least 5 times in the video we did grow up with it and we did love it, you know, backing up with points. Anyway, people ignore that. What are these points? What backing up your argument? What is this? Anyway, I wanted to do that as well as discuss the claim that people were calling us liars because we don't know the Toonami schedule. You guys are just speculating. You can't back up your arguments because only Adult Swim knows the schedule. Well, Adult Swim has revealed the schedule, and oh boy, does it feel good to be right. What did we say in the video? We said that the Toonami block would be running from 12 a.m. midnight to 3 a.m. and it would be repeating itself 3 to 6. And they would definitely be showing, without a doubt, Bleach, Cowboy Bebop, and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Wabam! How does it feel? How does it feel? Anyway, I wanted to discuss the schedule itself and also address some more claims. The first thing being, while they do, the majority of the block is programming that you would normally see on Adult Swim, they have added 2 new shows, being DEADMAN WONDERLAND and CASSHERN Sins. And they also are airing Ghost in the Shell. So I guess that also ties into the regular Adult Swim programming. Now, you know, I've seen a lot of people talking about this, saying, oh, they're excited that they're actually showing new content, and the majority of wise people are disappointed with the schedule, saying, this is horrible, this is crap, they're not showing One Piece, they're not showing Naruto, I'm not going to watch this anymore, and yeah. Ooh, can I say I told you so that this would happen? Now, you see, the way I look at it is this. Alright? You know, our whole stance on that whole Toonami video was that, listen, it's okay to want the older shows, but it cannot be overrunning your block. It cannot be the only content you have. You have to have new shows. There has to exist a balance. We said we wanted a hybrid where, of course, you can have older classics just for the sake of being classics, but not overrun your network, you know? It has to be new content. So, DEADMAN WONDERLAND and CASSHERN Sins are airing, which, frankly, people are saying that the fact that they're airing these shows dispels the rumor that this isn't Adult Swim in a Toonami skin, which, honestly, those shows would have shown up on Adult Swim at some point or another. I mean, Adult Swim anime brings in ratings, so yeah, it's not like they were never going to license anime. Really, people. Come on now, it's stupid. So, you know, I can't speak on CASSHERN since I've never seen it, but DEADMAN WONDERLAND I really did enjoy. But listen, people. The ones who are complaining about them not showing Naruto or One Piece or whatever, listen. Toonami has no funding whatsoever to license the bigger, more popular shows. So that is why they could only afford to show reruns of older Adult Swim content and these 2 niche shows. They have no funding. They can't afford to make new promos. Hell, they can't even afford to bring Steve Bloom back in and record more voices for Tom. He's doing this out of the kindness of his heart because he's backing this. He's a fan of this. This is a big part of his life and he wants to see it succeed. So you want to know how you can get the bigger, newer shows on the air? Simple. Support DEADMAN WONDERLAND and CASSHERN Sins by watching them when they premiere this Saturday. You want to know what that's going to do? If they get enough ratings for them, they will generate revenue. And with that revenue, they can put it towards licensing newer shows. And with newer shows, you can put 2 and 2 together, maybe One Piece, maybe Fairy Tail. I mean, come on, people, it's pretty obvious. As well as licensing maybe shows we've never seen before. Yeah, people, that's the best form of advice that I can give to you if you want to see those shows. And to those who are saying that, oh, no, it's horrible that they're not showing the older shows, what the fuck, man, I'm not going to watch this. Listen, nostalgia is a very dangerous weapon. Nostalgia clouds your judgment. There are people there who are making decisions solely based off their nostalgia. They're not seeing reason. They're not seeing the logic behind their answers. You seriously want them to overrun this block that has no funding with shows we've already seen before. You want to know what's going to happen? I can guarantee you this is what's going to happen. Let's just say they do air Dragon Ball Z. They do air original Naruto on this Adult Swim Toonami thing. You want to know what's going to happen? People are going to tune in, and for the first couple of weeks, the ratings are going to be good. But there will come a point where everybody starts to get bored of it. Because that's how nostalgia works. Nostalgia is not it doesn't last you forever. It's only good in small doses. So people are going to watch this. They're going to get their dose of Naruto or Dragon Ball Z. They're going to get bored of it. They're going to stop tuning into Toonami. And you know what's going to happen? The fact that they're only watching the older shows and they ignore the newer shows, those shows aren't going to build an audience. They're going to get taken off the air. And when the older shows stop gaining ratings because the audience got tired of them, they pull the plug. You see where I'm getting at? You see why you gotta support Deadman Wonderland and CASSHERN Sins if you want to see newer shows? Because, guys, this is a fan block. This is not something that is self-sustaining. They don't have a big ticket show for them to gain views on. They don't have a budget. They can't license those shows. They're too expensive. The Dragon Ball Z Kai, as much as I'd love to air it, it's impossible at this current point because ever since Nicktoons showed it on the network and it got ratings up the ass, the license went up because it is a very profitable item. That's how the world works. And this is a fan-driven thing. This isn't something self-sustaining. Like, no matter how much crap Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney throws on their network, they can get away with it because they still have shows that bring in money. This thing doesn't. It doesn't, and Adult Swim knows that. So the people who are running this, they want to see just how much you guys are going to support it. And if you don't support it, they are going to pull the plug. This thing is on life support, people. Why do you think the majority of their content are Adult Swim established shows? And you know what? I can see Toonami evolving into something good if it plays its cards right. If people support these shows, maybe Toonami can move out of this Adult Swim skin theme and go back to the Saturday evening / Saturday nights right before Adult Swim. And they could start getting newer shows on there. Like, for example, they can get more action cartoon shows, because another common misconception is that Toonami is only anime, which it's not. Toonami was made to be a hybrid of the East meets the West. They had the best of Japanese action shows. They had the best of American action shows. We had a lot of comics on there as well. You get what I'm saying? It was a hybrid of those two, and that's why it was so unique and why I enjoyed it a lot. So we need that as well. And then, if it does really, really, really good on weeknights, they'll move on to weekdays. And they'll bring in ratings then. So that's what I'm trying to stress, people. You may be disappointed with this lineup right now, but it's on life support right now. Adult Swim knows it, Cartoon Network knows it, and it's up to you guys. We can make the difference if we want to see those newer shows. Like Soul Eater, One Piece, etc., whatever. We gotta support Deadman Wonderland and CASSHERN Sins. Those are the two hot button items. This block doesn't have a big thing that can automatically garner views like Dragon Ball Z did or like Naruto did. You know, it's very small, it's very niche, and with how many fans out there Adult Swim knows it, they just want to see how dedicated you guys are going to be to accept these shows as part of the network and not just nostalgia. They want to see if you are stronger to overcome your nostalgia and support these shows. That's the main point, and that's what I want you guys to take away from this video. Put aside your nostalgia from now. Put aside wanting to see those shows, because if you truly loved the older shows, you could just buy them on DVD or you can watch them online. Or watch the promos on YouTube, whatever. Toonami is not a nostalgia block. Toonami is about introducing people to shows they've never seen before, the best of the East and the best of the West. Why you people are thinking, oh, they should only show Dragon Ball Z and Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin. No, they can show some of those shows. Yes, they can. There's no problem with that. But for it to overrun the block and ignore newer content, that is suicide. I'm calling it like it is, people. I'm just telling you this is how it's going to go. Support Deadman Wonderland, CASSHERN Sins if you want to see new shows, if you want to see growth. Alright? Adult Swim, they're smarter than we think they are. They're playing us for a fool, and if we don't bring in the ratings, they'll cancel the block. It is what it is, people. It is what it is.